Alright guys, welcome to another video. I'm your boy yodelcraftyt. You see right there, I'm so bad at this game. Don't even comment below. I will be playing some Bloodhound group. Team deathmatch. Deathmatch, of course. Deathmatch is life. But this is the time how I got suspended and kicked off my bus. First from school, of course. I'll start with the bus story. The bus story is kind of short, but it's funny as hell. I think it's just great to tell people to this day. And so the bus story is, I get this bus driver, right? She's new. She's super freaking new to this stupid fucking school community. And she thinks she's all that. She doesn't fucking care about anybody. And she thinks it's her bus. It's fucking not. I'm about to beat her ass because of it. To this day, I want to kick her ass because she's got me suspended so many fucking times. So yeah, she fucking, okay, so we're on the bus, right? And she's kind of a party person. She doesn't talk too much, and my friends and I like to mess around with her a lot because we're fucking dumbasses, of course. So yeah, we're messing around on the bus one day. I think it was the week before school got out too. This is like fucking, this is retarded. Oh, you'll hear the story. So we're kind of just, messing around in school, and then the bus goes silent. I was like, oh, this is opportunity. So I fucking just crawled down, because I'm sitting in the front seat. This is how I got an assigned seat. I'll tell you the story later for that. But I got an assigned seat, and I'm in the front of the bus because I'm a fucking dumbass. And so I'm like, oh, I'm really good at making cat noises. I'll tell you, like, yeah, I used to love cats. Cats used to be in my life, but now they're fucking just annoying because they always piss on my bed. But so I'm making cat noises, and she's like, who's making those cat noises? I'm like, oh, it's Alec. And that's just my friend. Sorry, Alec. Sorry for calling you. So I'm making these cat noises still. She's like, Alec, if you don't stop, you're going to get kicked off my bus. I just kept meowing and meowing. And he's like, he has headphones in at the time. And so he's like, what? And she's like, are you making those cat noises? She's like, he's like, I'm like, I got pissed off at this. And he's like, no, it's Matt. I was like, oh shit. So and she's like, okay, Matt, you need to get off this bus right now. And I fucking I just got off the bus and then walked home. And then I got kicked off my bus for 3 days. Turned out she gave me a detention for this. So this is my suspension story. I don't know if you guys, so this still communicates with the same exact story. Okay, good. But it still ties along with the same exact story, how I got kicked off my bus. So she ended up giving me a detention for it. Fucking stupid, for making cat noises. I'm like, damn, you must be a fucking bitch. And so I'm in my principal's office. He's like, oh yeah, you got a detention, just serve it and you'll be done. And it's just like right before lunch period's just about to start. So I get my lunch, I go to lunch, and then while I'm there, I'm talking to my friend. And so I'm talking to him right now, blah, blah, blah. And I show him my paper, and it says a detention. And he's like, then I say this, oh my fucking God, this is so damn stupid. Turns out, my fucking principal was right behind me when I said that. And that was just fucking bad luck. It was just absolutely retarded. So and he's like, what did you say? I was like, oh, nothing. He's like, you said something. And I was like, oh no, I didn't. He's like, yeah, you did. Come with me real quick. I was like, oh yeah, sure, okay. So I'm walking with him. Then he says this to me, I think your detention just turned into a suspension. And me being the fucking childish kid I was in this grade, I started bawling. As soon as he said, I think your detention just turned into fucking suspension, I was like, damn, I just started bawling that right there in the moment, right in front of the fucking lunchroom too. So that was embarrassing. Not too bad because nobody really saw me. So yeah, I was doing that, and I fucking got. He brings me to his office. He's like, "What did you say back into the lunchroom?" I was like, "Oh, nothing. I didn't say anything." He's like, "Yeah, you did. Did you say, 'Oh my God, this is fucking stupid. I got a detention'?" I was like, "Oh yeah, you got me. Yeah, I did." He's like, "Number one, you lied to me, saying you didn't. And number two, you just turned into suspension." I was like, "Why? What the fuck's wrong with that? I lied to you once. This is my first offense in this fucking school. What's wrong?" And so he calls my mom. She takes she works in this downtown part of this state I live in, and she has to drive half an hour to get to my fucking school, and she gets there. She's pissed off to the limits, to the wall. Her head was like fucking on fire. She's a ginger. She is not that fire, but like her head was red. She was fucking pissed. And he tells her the story. I leave the room. I'm still crying like a pussy. And then she actually takes me back to my room. No, not my room. What the fuck? Her work. She brings me back to work because she doesn't trust me at my house all by myself, thinking I'm going to fucking play video games all day, which I would. Yeah, because who doesn't? So I get... Damn it. So I get there, and I'm like, damn, I'm really pissed off about this. And I'm saying I'm sorry to my mom so many times, and she finally forgives me. I'm like, "Oh, thanks, Mom. You're a..." She's like, "I got suspended plenty of times in my school years," so she understands. So later that day, we actually get another call from my principal saying he wants me back at school because he thought reason was freaking stupid. My mom's like, "Oh no, I'm not driving anywhere near that fucking place again. So you can just..." She didn't say that exactly, but she said didn't really want to. 12 and 13, what do you do? But she said, "No, I'm not bringing him back to school. He can miss a day of school because there's only 1 day suspension." And so, just exit out of this. So I'm still in my mom's work, and she's like, "You know, Matt, I feel bad for yelling at you earlier. You want Jimmy John's?" I was like, "Who doesn't love Jimmy John's? I fucking want Jimmy John's." So I ended up getting Jimmy John's, but that's pretty much the end of the moral story. And yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in to some other time, and peace. I'll yodel to you later.